Look at this thing, everyone, because we are officially in a botanical emergency. This orchid is in a critical, highly distressed state. And yeah, that's science talk for oh no. We're likely dealing with advanced root rot, or a nasty fungal or bacterial infection that has been quietly doing war crimes underground. And while there's one stubborn green leaf still hanging on like a champ, the rest of the plant is showing signs of full-on systemic collapse. Now let's talk about the lower leaves, because this is where the plot thickens. That yellow, translucent, mushy texture? Yeah, that's not a vibe. That is a classic overwatering indicator, usually caused by standing water sitting right in the crown, the plant's central hub where all the leaves meet. To start, we need to remove all of the substrate from this plant. And when I say all, I really do mean all of it, because right now, this mix isn't helping anymore. It's a combination of rotted bark, compacted material, and completely dried out pieces that can't hold moisture properly. Leaving this in place won't save time. It'll just trap bacteria, suffocate the roots, and slowly finish off whatever strength the plant has left. So don't rush this part. This isn't about speed. It's about being gentle and observant. Use your fingers, slowly loosen the medium, and remove it piece by piece, layer by layer. If some roots are stuck, don't yank them. Work the substrate away instead, even if it takes a bit longer. As the roots become visible, you'll start to see exactly what you're dealing with. Healthy, unhealthy, and everything in between. This step alone already gives the plant a chance to breathe again. And more importantly, it sets us up to actually help it recover instead of guessing. Then, with a clean pruning shear in hand, we're going to start trimming away the loose roots, and the ones that are clearly dried out or already dead. This part can feel a bit brutal, especially if you're new to plant care. But trust me, dead roots don't recover. They only rot, spread problems, and drain energy from the healthy parts. Take it slow here and inspect each root before you cut. Healthy roots should feel firm, sometimes slightly flexible, while dead ones are usually hollow, mushy, or snap with almost no resistance. If a root slides off easily when you touch it, that's your sign. It's already gone. Make clean, confident cuts. Don't tear or crush the tissue. And don't be afraid to remove more than you think you should. It's better for the plant to have fewer healthy roots than a whole mess of dead ones dragging it down. Once this is done, what you're left with might look smaller, but it's also cleaner, stronger, and finally ready to start healing. A nice, clean wash is always appreciated by the plant. And honestly, it deserves it after everything it's been through. So using a gentle water spray, we're going to rinse the roots thoroughly. But carefully, this isn't about blasting everything with pressure. We just want to wash away leftover debris, dust old substrate, and anything clinging where it shouldn't be. Let the water flow naturally over the roots. Turn the plant slowly as you rinse, making sure every side gets cleaned evenly. If you still see bits of medium stuck in between roots, use your fingers to help guide them out. Don't force it. This step helps reset the root system, reduces the chance of leftover rot spreading, and gives you one last clear look at what's healthy and what's not. Once everything looks clean, fresh, and free of debris, you'll notice the plant already looks calmer, like it can finally breathe again. Now, we're going to make a simple cleansing solution for the plant to soak in. Nothing complicated, nothing aggressive, just enough to help disinfect and protect what's left of the roots. First, fill a clean container with water. Room temperature is perfect, not cold, not hot. Next, add just a few drops of potassium permanganate, and I really mean a few. We're aiming for a very light pink color, not purple, not dark. Once that's in, gently stir the solution until everything is evenly mixed, making sure there are no concentrated spots left behind. This mild solution helps reduce bacteria, slows down potential rot, and gives the roots a cleaner environment to recover in. When it's ready, we'll let the plant rinse and soak briefly, giving it a fresh start before moving on to the next step. Now, this part is very important, so take a moment and don't rush it. We're only going to rinse the root portion of the plant in this solution. The rest of the plant should stay above the water, never fully submerged. You can let the leaves and the crown rest on the edge of the container, or gently hold the plant in place, as long as only the roots are soaking. Even then, do not soak for too long. This solution is meant to help, not stress the plant. About 5 to 8 minutes is more than enough. Any longer than that, and you risk damaging healthy tissue instead of protecting it. After about 5 minutes, quickly lift the plant out of the solution and let the excess water drip away on its own. From here, we're not rushing straight into a new pot just yet. This step is all about drying and recovery. Place the plant somewhere clean, well ventilated, and out of direct sunlight. Let the roots air dry naturally. Now, let's move this little guy into a new home. A fresh start after everything it's been through. To do that, we'll begin by preparing a pot with clear drainage holes. Good airflow is key here, especially for a recovering plant. Start by filling the bottom of the pot with clean pine bark, just enough to create a stable base. Not packed, not compressed. Next, gently position the plant inside the pot. Take a moment to adjust it, making sure it sits comfortably and upright. The roots should spread naturally, not forced or bent sharply. If something feels tight, lift and readjust instead of pushing. Once the plant is sitting right, slowly fill in the rest of the pot with more pine bark, letting the pieces fall in between the roots on their own. You can lightly tap the sides of the pot or wiggle it just a little, helping the bark settle without crushing anything. Because the plant is still weak at this stage, we're going to give it a little extra support. For this, use a metal stake, something sturdy but slim, nothing bulky or rough. Gently insert the stake into the pot. Place it close to the plant, but be mindful of the roots underneath. Don't force it straight down. Slowly guide it into the medium, letting it slide past the roots instead of stabbing through them. Once the stake is secure, bring the plant and the stake together and gently clamp or tie them in place. Not too tight. We just want support, not pressure or restriction. This keeps the plant steady, prevents unnecessary movement, and allows new roots to grow without stress. Finally, we're going to top everything off with a light layer of moss. This isn't for decoration alone. The moss helps retain just enough moisture, keeps the surface roots protected, and creates a more stable environment while the plant recovers. Place it gently on top. Don't pack it down. Don't smother the base of the plant. You want it loose, airy, and breathable. Think of it like a soft blanket, comforting, but never suffocating. With that done, the plant is officially settled. Clean roots, fresh medium, proper support, and a calm place to heal. Now, we're going to make our final batch of solution. This one's gentle, natural, and perfect for a plant that's still in recovery. And our first ingredient is turmeric. Fresh if you have it, but powdered works too with a few adjustments. Go ahead and cut the turmeric into small pieces. The smaller the better. This helps release more of its natural properties into the water. Take your time here. There's no need to rush. Clean cuts, clean prep. Turmeric is known for its mild antibacterial and antifungal properties, which makes it a great final step to help protect the roots and base of the plant. Then, place all of the turmeric into a clean container, whether it's freshly cut pieces or powdered turmeric. From here, add 2 teaspoons of oatmeal. Plain oats only. No sugar, no flavoring, nothing fancy. The oatmeal helps soften the solution, making it gentler on a weakened plant, while still providing a bit of nourishment and protection. Once that's in, slowly fill the container with hot water. Not boiling, just hot enough to help extract everything properly. Give it a gentle stir, letting the turmeric release its color, and the oatmeal break down naturally into the water. You'll notice the solution turning a warm, golden shade. That's exactly what we want. Now, let this sit for a while, allowing everything to fully infuse before we use it. This final mix will act as a mild, natural support solution, perfect for the plant's recovery stage. After about 15 minutes, the mixture should be fully infused and ready to use. By now, the water should have taken on a deep, warm color, meaning the turmeric and oatmeal have released what they can into the solution. From here, we'll filter out all of the solids, anything that couldn't break down completely. Use a fine strainer, a cloth, or even a paper filter, whatever you have on hand works. Slowly pour the mixture through, letting the liquid pass cleanly into a separate container. Don't rush this part, and don't press or squeeze the leftovers through. What we want is a smooth, clean solution, free of chunks, fibers, or residue that could sit on the plant and cause problems later. Once filtered, discard the remaining solids and allow the liquid to cool down to room temperature. From here on out, what really matters is setting up a consistent caring routine, because recovery doesn't happen overnight. It happens through small, repeated actions done correctly over time. For the first few weeks, this plant will benefit more from humidity than heavy watering, so misting becomes your main focus. Use a fine mist spray once or twice a day, preferably in the morning or early afternoon. Lightly mist the air around the plant and the surface roots and moss, but avoid soaking the crown or letting water sit in tight spaces. We want moisture in the environment, not water trapped where it can cause rot. When it comes to watering, patience is key. A freshly repotted and weakened plant should not be watered immediately. Wait until the medium feels dry and the roots show signs of needing moisture. When you do water, make sure to water thoroughly and let it flow freely through the drainage holes. Then allow all excess water to drain away completely. Never leave the pot sitting in standing water, as the roots need airflow just as much as they need hydration. Over the next few weeks, observe how the plant responds. Firm leaves, stable posture, and the appearance of new root tips are all positive signs. Adjust your misting based on the environment, slightly more in dry conditions and less in humid ones. Light also plays a major role in recovery, so place the plant in bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh direct sun, which can stress it further, and avoid deep shade, which can slow down its recovery. Most importantly, give the plant time. Avoid fertilizers or extra treatments during this stage, and resist the urge to constantly check or move it around. Recovery is not about doing more. It's about doing just enough consistently. Stick to this routine, stay patient, and over time the plant will rebuild itself naturally, one root and one leaf at a time. After 2 months, this is how far the plant has come. What was once weak, unstable, and on the edge of decline has now clearly settled into its new environment. The leaves are firm, thick, and evenly green, showing no signs of dehydration or stress, and they're holding themselves upright instead of collapsing or drooping. That alone tells us the plant is no longer struggling to survive, but actively maintaining itself. The growth point at the center looks healthy and alert, which means the root system underneath has recovered enough to support new development. What's important to understand here is that this progress didn't come from constant intervention or aggressive treatments. There was no rushing, no overwatering, and no forcing growth. The plant was simply given a clean setup, proper airflow, stable moisture, and time to adapt. Once the roots had space to breathe and recover, everything above followed naturally. This is what real recovery looks like. Not dramatic, not instant, but steady and reliable. This result is also a reminder that when a plant looks like it's failing, it's often not beyond saving. In many cases, it just needs the stress removed and the environment corrected. By resetting the roots, supporting the plant physically, and sticking to a simple care routine, we gave it the chance to do what it's designed to do on its own. 2 months later, the difference is clear, and from this point forward, the plant isn't just surviving anymore. It's growing with confidence. And there you have it. What started as a plant on the edge of giving up is now stable, healthy, and growing again. No shortcuts, no magic tricks, just understanding what the plant needed and giving it the time to respond. This kind of recovery isn't loud or dramatic, but it's real, and it's repeatable if you're patient and consistent. If you enjoy this kind of slow, hands-on plant care, rescues, recovery routines, and small details that actually make a difference, you'll find more of that here on the channel. Feel free to explore, take what helps you, and leave the rest. Whether you're fixing a struggling plant or just learning to care a little better, I hope this gave you something useful to carry forward. Until next time, take care of your plants, take your time with them, and let growth happen naturally.